Hello! So basically today it is about Power Rangers Megaforce and my thoughts on the show when it comes out. Now this is Super Megaforce, should I say, sorry. And it's basically about the actors and actresses that aren't going to be in it, or people who are. Now I know there are a few returning Rangers which I'm not quite looking forward to, and then there's some aren't. Now a lot of times when I'm thinking about the whole show in general and what people think about it, so far it has had a lot of bad hype, and this is due to the fact that a lot of fans, including myself, are disappointed in the whole Rangers that aren't coming back. Now, there are a few points that I'm going to go into. I hope this won't be too long because most of these can be found online. Links down below to all the things that I talk about in case anything like that. Okay, so first of all, it is about old Rangers not returning. Some people say it's about money. Some people just say it conflicts with their scheduling and stuff like that, and I can understand this. You know, at the end of the day, if you've got another job lined up, or if you're working on a project and suddenly you get an email from your old bosses saying, hey, can you come back, or can you come back to work for us? And you say no, then of course you're going to be sorry, and the fact that, you know, you have other commitments. You can't just drop everything and go, oh yeah, I'm coming back, woo! No, you're not. You're literally going to think on what's first. Is it going to be your family, or is it going to be your work commitments? Now, if it was me personally and I was asked to come back as a Ranger and I had a billion and one things to do and I couldn't take a few days out or a week or a month just to go back and film, then I'd apologise, which a lot of people have done, and said, look, I'm very, very sorry. I'm unable to make my role come back, so sorry. If it's about money, then again, a lot of things about this world is now reduced money. If, say for example, your job is paying you $100 an hour or £100 an hour or whatever, and suddenly your old employer says, hey, can you come back for £6.50 or $10 an hour? You're going to turn around and have to look at everything around. Now, a lot of people think that the range should do is it's for the fans, but then again, think of it yourself. Would you go back to your old job for less pay than what you're getting, or if you had commitments, or if you were running your own business, would you leave that? And a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, but no, think of it logically. If you can't afford to do it, then yeah, then you can't do it. So when all the other actors and actresses have said that they can't do it due to time restrictions and more money, then yeah, I agree with them. You know, yes, it's going to suck that I'm not going to see that Ranger or whatnot, then yeah, but at least I'm seeing a show that has grown. Now, moving on to the next point is a lot of people are turning around saying, yeah, you know, we should be lucky getting this, but a lot of people have said it's the 20th anniversary. Now, with looking at it, if it's traditionally what they're doing, it's actually the 21st. So I don't know why Saban is upgrading the suit, because then effectively you're missing a series and going straight to the next one, which would be Go Buster. I think that they should have basically done the same thing with Samurai and turn around and used like the next lot of episodes to be season 2 and move it on, rather than turning around and destroying this whole franchise type thing. Well, not destroying, should I say, more of a, why would you kind of merge it together? Because what, the Megaforce or Goseiger wasn't very good? Again, that's just my opinion. A lot of people may like Goseiger, but merging Goseiger with Gokaiger, it doesn't work. I think that Saban, and I'm hoping that what they're going to do is they're going to look at all this, maybe stop the filming, maybe just turn around and, you know, redo all the parts, maybe have a Gokaiger episode. You know, stuff like that. That would make things a lot more easier, and I think if you've got an entire budget, then it's going to be good, because then again, what happens if you're going to make Go Buster? You're going to take whatever the new Sentai is, put it together into Go Buster, and then you can have upgrade suits, and it won't work that well. And I don't know why Saban is doing this. I don't know why Nickelodeon. Maybe it is Nickelodeon turning around saying, well, that series was popular in Japan, let's just merge them together. I think that after this series, Saban or whoever needs to have a look at what he's done, look at the fan comments. Yes, we also have to learn this is for kids, so at the end of the day, kids are not going to turn around and be like, oh, I don't care, I want a second season. They may just want to see it all merged together. Who knows on this one? But I think it's riling up more of the older fans. If you're doing a 20th show or the anniversary season, then you should be listening to your fans. Look at the people that actually started this. At the end of the day, yeah, kids buy the toys, but then again, so do us adults. We do buy the toys straight away, and when we turn around and be like, hey, let's put all this together, let's spend the money. But going back to the topic, so yeah, you have about 9 or 10 Rangers that have been confirmed already. One thing that annoyed me was the fact that in Lightspeed Rescue, the Titanium Ranger was Saban's own creation. It was his own Ranger, and it was never in the Super Sentai. That's why if you ever watch the Go-Go 5 tribute episode, there's only the core Rangers. Now, you would think that you'd actually get this Ranger in to be that person rather than just inviting him. Apparently they invited him and then they were like, no, you're not coming back, uninvite. And yeah, this to me kind of hurts because it's your own creation, you've brought this in, and you know, it would be nice to actually have that character rather than, like, say, the Red Ranger for that episode, because it'd be cooler in a way. But then again, I don't know what Saban's thinking. Maybe these 20 episodes that are coming back will probably be good. I think everyone wanted to see a Ranger from each of these series, so you know, in every single episode they had one returning Ranger, which would make 20. I don't know. Or maybe the fact is that maybe Super Mega Force will then turn into Pirate Force or whatever and go into the next season because they need an upgrade, or it might just go straight to Go Buster. I really hope they don't do that, because then to me that's more like a kick in the face and a kick in the teeth, as well as the crotch. Go for all three. Yeah, so my thoughts on this is just, I want to know what they're thinking. Maybe half of it is just span out there for the fans to get angry about, okay, to love it. But then again, you know, I get it is a kid show, but again, adults, you know, people my age, they watch these shows and you know, they like it and they don't. I really want to watch the whole run up to the series, but then again, I'm not liking what they've done with this whole Super Mega Force. I think this is a bad mistake, and I think in a way Saban has done the wrong thing. So yeah, I'll talk about that in a bit, what I think is wrong with it. So yeah, my thoughts on it is like, I can't wait to see these episodes come out. I want to see how they're going to do it, if they're not going to mess it up. I also hope that they correct some of the editing that I've seen during some of the episodes, which I think is very, very wrong. In fact, if I had the chance, I would re-edit the whole thing myself and actually say, look, this is what you can do. You know, take out this, take out that. But then again, who knows? So that's where I'm going to leave it there. I'm hoping I've not rambled. I shall see you guys soon.